So I just came from the KSI Logan Paul fight, and it was crazy. And I just want to give you some insights how it was in the fight. I was sitting like pretty close to the ring, and what was amazing was there was so many KSI fans, like real KSI fans. You know those influencers that Logan invited? They weren't cheering as loud for Logan as you could always hear KSI, KS. You heard KSI more than Logan Paul chants. You know, there were more Logan Paul fans in the stadium at the Staples Center, but the people who were yelling, like I yelled like crazy. People were telling me, sit down, sit down, sit down now, sit down now. I just looked around, looked forward, and I screamed like, JJ, go KSI, go JJ. I was going crazy. I was like, go JJ, go. I was like going crazy, like, oh my God. I was like shaking. I was so emotional. I was so emotional. I was so emotional. My legs felt weak. I was like, how's JJ doing that? He has to fight. I have to cheer. My legs are weak. I was like so, cause you're just from the outside and you want to help but you can't. And then, I did. I felt like I did. I felt like I did. I started some chants sometimes. I started some chants, and every time some like every time I like screamed in, like to like cut it out, like to like, cause the boxers can feel the energy too. I feel like JJ is really good at like shutting it all off. I just felt like I wanted to like express myself completely because this guy inspired me so much, inspired so many other people so much. The way he holds himself in the interviews, the way how grounded he is, the way his relationship to Vidal, how genuine everything is, how genuine he talks, how genuine he cares about boxing, how genuine he's like a hard worker, and he fought in the ring like a crazy animal, like a dog. He was like amazing, and this dude Logan Paul knocked him down, and while knocking him down, he held him and knocked him on the back of his head twice, sucker. And I'm so glad that KSI stood up and he was shaking and he told the ref, "What did you see that?" And then I don't know if the ref got it right away, but I think then he checked. Oh shit, Logan Paul really like hit him. So then he gave KSI some time, but like that's some sneaky ass shit because that influences can influence you for the whole fight. But I'm so glad JJ recovered and in the end destroyed this motherfucker. Like I'm so glad because this dude was arrogant the whole time with his and so many yes men around. Yes man, yes, 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 yes. So many yes. You could tell that like they were all sucking Logan, like, and KSI and Vidal are really truly friends, and KSI had respect for his coaches and the people around him, and I really appreciate that. And he fought like with all his heart. It was just amazing, and just some insights when the undercard fights were the undercard fights. There was, let me put another light on the undercard fights. Every time an influencer came in, like the first one who came in, who people went crazy over, was Rice Gum. Like Rice Gum, I remember because I was sitting on the opposite side where influencers came in, and he walked down the stairs, and someone yelled Rice Gum, and people weren't even watching on the the fighters in the ring were just like, oh yeah, there's people, we don't care. People were like, Rice Gum, Rice Gum, and these kids like try to like literally run by me, go as close as possible for security, and like try to yell out that they take a picture with them. Yeah, every time. And then someone else, I think Banks, Face Banks, walked by us and people went crazy. So it was like the craziest I remember were like Face Banks, um, oh, and the Ace family, the Ace guys. Sorry, I was about to say KSI. Face Banks. It's almost 5 in the morning. I think it's 5 in the morning. That's why and I haven't slept yet. So excuse me, but I felt so emotional to do. I wanted to do the video now. So it was Face Banks, Rice Gum, the Ace family. People were cheering really loud. Casey Neistat was walking by, but they weren't actually cheering that loud for him because it was a younger demographic. And that's it. Maybe the Jake Paul's girlfriend, she walked down once. Not even Justin Bieber that much, actually. I don't know where he came in from, but you didn't hear it that much. And Chris Brown, these kids were literally more Banks, um, Rice Gum, Ace family, and then some other YouTubers that I didn't know. But yeah, they were cheering louder for them than for the boxing matches. And the boxing matches overall, I heard the English guy, he was a little sick. And yeah, I thought he was about to lose by points, but then he knocked him out. Sanders. Um, the YouTubers, that looked really rough because the big YouTuber who proposed to that dude proposed to his girlfriend after the fight, but that didn't look good. Like the fight was just like, it was just not an art of fighting. They were just like, and the other guy wasn't as good. No, it didn't look good. It didn't look like boxing. Yeah. The Haynes was good. Haynes was fighting well. Both of them were fighting well. That was a hard fight. Both of them were fighting hard. So that was a good fight. And the rest, the New York guy, he got the other guy in like 1 or 2 rounds. He was fighting all right. But honestly, Logan Paul and KSI was the best fight. The best fight. Like most heart from all of them. KSI had the most heart from even the professional fighters. From all the professional fighters, he was composed too, but you could tell he was fighting like with ferociousness, like a Lionheart. I'm serious, like you can see it in the highlights. It's just like if you watch it's amazing. And yeah, then so the fight, you guys can see that after the fight, Logan was weird again. KSI was definitely a big man for like even shaking his hand after all the shit they have to gone through. I think Shannon Briggs clocked Vidal O'Reilly's cousin in the face, which, yeah, but I guess there's no Let's Go champ anymore, so fuck that shit. Yeah, when I walked out, I saw Shannon Briggs just with like some people on the street. They weren't going home. Logan was like driving by himself, I guess. And then KSI, I know KSI went to One Oak to party after because I went to One Oak, but I wasn't going inside because it was already late. It was like 1:45 or so. But like even the guy who's supposed to like Gibbs, I talked to him a little bit, and I said what's up to Vidal again, and said thank you for inspiring us for having such a great character. And he was a little like he had a little bit of alcohol, you could tell, but yeah, he was still super nice. Said thank you, and yeah, that's it. That was, oh my god, emotionally, like that was amazing. It was huge. It is bigger than I feel like the England. I don't know. It felt well. I wasn't in England, but the Staples Center was like the fight. People were going insane. Like people literally went like. This was the most animated boxing fight I've ever seen. Even more than Floyd Mayweather. I think it was even a crazier. Even Eddie Hearn said I don't think he ever experienced like such a crazy energy. The energy was crazy. And okay, this is the last thing I'm gonna say. When the judges came, when KSI and Logan Paul were next to each other, and I think Shannon Briggs lifted Logan Paul's hand. He said, and the judges, 56-55 for Logan Paul, which in my head was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then I was like hoping. And the next one was gladly 57-54 for KSI. And the third one, he was like, and with the winner with 56-55 from the United Kingdom. And because I was like, oh my. I was like, United. He could have said United States or United Kingdom. And when he said United Kingdom, people were fucking going nuts. It was like, you could tell, like, all the Logan Paul, there were way more Logan Paul fans in this building, but all the Logan Paul fans is quiet as fuck. And KSI fan, I was just jumping, I was screaming. I can't believe I still have a voice. I was screaming like a motherfucker. I was screaming so loud. I was jumping. You know, I was sitting like right next to the stairs. I was jumping on the stairs. I was going nuts. I went by myself. I was like fucking like almost hugging the kids in front of me. Like we were like high-fiving and we were going crazy because they were KSI fans too. And I was like, yes, character won. I love that. I love it. Today is a good day because the person who has the character won, and that's important. So yeah, I love you guys. I hope you had a little bit more insight into what happened today. In the case, the energy was unreal. It was unreal. I'm telling you guys, it was unreal. It was crazy. Fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. Energy. This building just erupted. And every other fight before was just like, okay, they're fighting. Okay, okay. And then maybe when someone got like hit hard, people were like, ooh, ooh. But like when KSI and Logan, it was like fucking emotions everywhere slapping through the room. It was like, I was fucking shaking. People were shaking. It was crazy. It was like a thriller in Manila. It was amazing. So yeah, I can't. I'm going to sleep. It's 5 a.m. in the morning now. I'm going to sleep. Look at my eyes. I'm still looking pretty good, actually. I'm excited to go to sleep. And tomorrow I'm excited to see all these amazing videos. Yeah, about KSI. I'm gonna watch them. KSI, if you ever see this, big fan of Vidal. You guys' character. I love you guys. You're so genuine, so humble. You make human beings look good. Put all the hard work in. Fought with the heart of a warrior. Thank you. Good night.